let's go. All right, we got the envelope. Tickets to a show. All right, let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Rules. There are none. Have fun and be yourself. Oh, this is freaking cool. We're just okay. She wrote it all down, so like this is dope. All right, hey y'all. My name is Jack Wilder. I am a crossover country artist from Atlanta, Georgia, but I live in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania now. Rock and roll, dude. All the instructions are in there. Love that. On a scale from 1 to 10, how authentically are you living your life right now? 10. I think that in the past I was not living authentically. I was living kind of like, I don't know, it was weird because I was very involved with the church, and I got involved when I was really young. So like, I want to say like 14, 15, and I was thrust into something that I didn't really know what it was, and I think they figured out that I could like do stuff and be very creative and be very good at it. I had already been doing music for a long time before I got involved in that. So I started doing worship leading, and then I started doing production, making good stuff, and they figured it out. So before I knew it, it was like, I don't know, I was doing church 4 or 5 times a week in 3 different locations, and wasn't discipled well. So it kind of flipped everything upside down for me, and I got, as they say in the church world, burnt out. And that kind of put me into a tailspin, I think, and I did some dumb shit, and learned some pretty hard lessons, some pretty freaking hard lessons. So if you're gonna do that and go into worship leading and be good at it, I think I would say make sure you have mentors and people that, older people, not people that are the same age as you, that you're gonna be in an echo chamber just hearing what you want to hear. Make sure you got people that are older than you and wiser than you and can give you strong wisdom into how to move. Because it really I don't think people should be doing that and being on a platform, especially in the church. Like the church platform is not your platform. So I would say just make sure you're very, very careful. In leadership too, make sure you're very careful with the people that you select to be on that platform, because it's not your platform. And I figured it out the hard way. But anyway, scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm living very authentically now because I didn't do a lot of things that were me. And I felt like I had to be a certain way because of my, status, standing, whatever in the church. Not just like doing whatever I want, F the world and whatever, but I just wasn't being myself, I guess. I was just being super fake with people because I thought I had to be some kind of, upstanding citizen. Call it what you will. Don't get me wrong, I love the Lord. I still do dumb stuff and mess up on a daily basis. So I think I'm just a lot more myself these days, though. Take it with a grain of salt. Anywho, moving on. Oof, good one. How does my faith influence the way I live my life right now? Very heavily, very, very heavily. I'm married. I've been married for 10 years, almost 10 years. I have a daughter now. She is adopted. We've had her for almost 5 years now, which is freaking crazy to think about. And the way I want to bring up my daughter is, just personally in the ways of the Lord. I want her to be strong. I want her to be able to make her own decisions, but make them the way that I would make them, which is smart, and the way her mother would make them. And I want her to be able to just, live life to the fullest, but not making bad decisions. She's going to make some along the way, but that's okay. My faith very heavily influences the decisions I make and, how I live my life. I don't know. I just want to be a good dude, and I want to help everybody else, figure out how to be good if they haven't figured it out yet. But I don't know if you ever actually figure it out too, by the way. I don't know, but we're all doing this thing together, you know. But yeah, I think that's my answer for that one. We're rolling. Okay. If your wildest dreams had already come true, what would your future self tell you to stop holding back? Ooh. Crazy. I gotta read that one again. If my wildest dreams had already come true, what would my future self tell me to stop holding back? I think maybe some vulnerability, probably. I put on this like kind of tough guy facade sometimes, and you kind of have to in my business because it just it's a racket and it can get kind of rough. And I think sometimes I take some of that home with me, and the roughness kind of comes out on my family a little bit, and I don't like that. So I think I think he would tell me just ease up a bit. Like it's not all that. It doesn't have to be all that. Just be a little bit softer. She got. I'm still here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages. We're back. Yeah, I think just be softer and take your time. All right, we're rolling. Final thoughts. Any final thoughts? Let me open up my brain here a little bit more. My final thoughts. Just be good, dude. You know, I think a lot of us can get caught up in the day-to-day and what you're doing, and you know, we're all trying to live. You know, and it's kind of hard to live right now. You know, I don't know. I think we all get caught up in, you know, work and trying to make money and trying to survive, and I get it. All that stuff is necessary, but you know, you can breathe, you got breath in your lungs, and sun shining outside, and touch grass. You know, like I don't really know what else to say other than that. It's like just love the people who are there for you. Be good to them. Anybody else who's not down for you, that's okay. You know, if they're not down for you, just let them go. Let them do what they're gonna do, and if they come back around, they come back around. But right now, focus on what you got going on, and just be good. And take your freaking time in life. Like, you know, everybody's rushing through every freaking day, and you know, there's a lot of bullshit out there. And sorry, can I cuss? I cuss. All right. Yeah, just take your time, dude, and take in every moment, because it's gonna go by like that. And I'm starting to realize that now in my 30s with a young kid in my house. It goes by so freaking quick. So just take your time and have fun. You know, that's my final thought.
That's just a little thank you for you.
Oh, this is so nice.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys. I love you, Tally. Thank you so much for this experience, man. This has been so freaking cool. She's super talented, by the way. If you can't see all her work up on the wall, crazy. You guys should go follow her right now. Also, shameless plug, new song dropping February 2nd on Monday with my buddy Pit Marsh. He's from the UK. We wrote this song over WhatsApp. It's gonna be crazy. It's like a country hip hop rock song. So tune in. We're gonna be dropping some pretty fire shit soon. So rock and roll, baby. Let's go.